seemingly shock troopers to recruit forcibly if need be.
I'm not trying to be insensitive, but did you have some really powerful people in your village they were worried about, or do they just have that many people to spare that they can just
No,
have really powerful
we
forces go
we were
out?
some of the last to be recruited, and we would not be recruited without a fight. We did not agree that the selfishness of the council could possibly take all that exists in Eberron. Our people, us in Caldral, always believed that there was basically a balance to everything, and our shamans and soothsayers said that a day of darkness was upon us, and we had tried to get ready. We thought maybe if we put up a big enough fight that they would leave us alone, but it seemed they knew our intent.
Who gave you the scar?
I don't remember his face, only his hideous laughter and white fingers, wrinkled.
How'd you escape?
I didn't. They just left
Yeah.
me. Said something about free will and cursing me, and then they branded me.
Is
Hmm.
I have like
I
an out
wasn't
of
the only
character
one,
question.
but my loon, she took herself in a moment of madness.
So I have an out of character question. Is detect magic, does that, like, how do you mechanically have any way of knowing if somebody's trying to scry on you with magic?
There's checks made against scrying, and if you have detect magic up, you can typically detect it. And there's actually feats and stuff that give you better chances at detecting that you're being scryed. You're not being scryed.
Okay. I was just curious if like your general detect magic actually had anything that
Well,
would
In
give
the
you
heat
a
of the night, when Sab and Tael were doing things, Seneca has prior called your names, and you have detected
okay.
that. So you're confident that you would detect being scryed.
Okay.
um, right now Tay is just thinking of every single possible spell that could mess with free will right now, and it's just freaking her the hell out.
Well, that's the thing. It seems that they won't pull people that are totally against them or totally unwilling to work with them. That's basically what she's saying. That they
Yeah.
can't just straight up alter free will and say, come do this, unless they're at least somewhat willing. Much like the spell Geas or Quest,
Yep.
you can make them do something to an extent, but not willingly march them to their death.
Yeah,
Yep.
like somebody couldn't put a Gias on Tay to kill Sabrath.
Correct.
Yeah, I know.
It won't work. So that's basically what they're saying, or what she's trying to say.
Okay, so obviously you have the totem up there of the dragons. You've got stories about them. Do
We
your
have
stories
books.
say where the what was that?
We have books in the village.
Books, you say?
Yes, not many, but
I
I
didn't,
used to read them when I was
actually
younger.
say-
Do you think that they are gonna we're gonna come back for you or anything?
No, they left me to go mad and die.
Is there any way are
How
you
long? Hold
stuck?
on, hold on. How long were you there by yourself?
I think a week and a half. The mist has been heavier, and it's been hard to keep day and night separated.
So are you feeling better now? Are you
Quite.
Sab
hungry?
has no idea how. Sab has no idea how to politely ask, "Are you still going crazy?"
Your insight seems that it seems to be. She seems to be all right, but something else has caused her. Maybe from what she had seen and all that kind of stuff. Basically, for the other elf to just go mad and off herself within a week and a half, it seems like she must have really seen some crazy stuff and might be trying to repress it. But she seems to be doing a good job of it. She does say that a strong drink and a hot meal would help.
Well, we've got a tavern on board, so
Okay.
guys, do you think it's worth? I think it's definitely worth going back to the village, and I think Celine would
Marathon
probably
reading
agree
session?
We'll
Yes.
just take the books.
to go. Oh, okay. All right, so
Gonna
we'll go
take all
grab the
the
books, bring them
Yeah.
with us.
Tail, you come up with a clever idea to just dimension door back and forth. You're close enough with your ship.
Yeah. Tell me exactly
I'll
the
allow
location.
it to break some
Go,
rules
go.
just for the speed of things.
Done.
Yeah. You send Firu through. He grabs a couple bookshelves, essentially, and brings them back through. The
Control
What will
F.
happen is that the books will provide you a +10 circumstance bonus to anything made through Aeronol, the old ones, the Deathless, the Undead Council, all that kind of stuff. But there's nothing there on the Dragon Legion, because the Dragon Legion is very new,
Okay.
so no bonuses against them.
So Sab's, after Chalamet has had a chance to get some food, have something to drink, and sort of settle down a little bit. If nobody else is going to, Sab wants to know, do you have, unless we already found this in the bookshelves, were there any maps that we found of Aeronol that show where villages, cities, towns are located?
We do not keep maps.
Okay.
There's always been a fear that those on Corvair or Zendred, or more recently Sarlona, would try and invade for who knows what reasons, but we do not keep maps. We know where to go.
Okay. Since
Yes,
you
I
know,
can tell you where things are, but
Okay.
we cannot document it.
It's called the NDA, man.
I,
NDA.
I cannot tell you if
Seb's-
you will document it. I cannot tell you in order to protect those that I hope are still alive.
What? Oh. Yeah. Okay. I missed part of the conversation.
all right, Sab will say, all right, we won't put down anything you tell us, but stuff we find on our own, if we have to, we still may have to have some kind of reference with us in case we're not able to reach you. If we do,
that I cannot
we'll
help.
destroy it
The
afterwards.
places that I tell you do not document, do not use the names. Make your own name for whatever you find. Make your own name, but I must protect those that I love.
Okay. Well, you don't have to protect them from us. We're trying to help.
Correct, but if this got into the wrong hands,
So what is she talking about? Sarlona. Where's that on the map?
Sarlona is
Sweet.
further east of Corvair. That's where Brithin and Tavin were headed. It's a
That's
mostly
right.
desert continent.
So have the Sarlonans?
They're always
You
fighting.
brought them up.
Recently, they're always fighting
They're always fighting Aeronol or each other.
each other. It's Sarlona's a continent that is, and I'm partially answering this in character and out of character.
Okay.
It's a continent of very few resources, mostly desert, mostly oasis.
Yeah. So they fight over the oasis.
The way that it was written is very close to what we would compare to our Middle East and North Africa kind of situation.
Mhm.
So it's a constant shitstorm of all kinds of stuff going on, and pretty much none of it's good because they're all basically fighting for what little they can get, and it's not easy to get to and from there. There's nothing really valuable there, at least in my version of the campaign. There's nothing worth going there for unless you follow old prophecies and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
Xandra is very tribal.
So you mentioned the old prophecy. Is there anything that's in that prophecy that, if maybe is not widely known, that might be of help to us? Maybe something that they feel they have to do so that we know where they've got to go next.
That would be up to the old ones, and that is why they seek the old ones, not just their power, but their knowledge of the prophecy. And there's even rumor
The
that
old ones are the old dragons, right? Okay.
And yes,
All right, just
and
making sure.
There's even story that the old ones are able to manipulate the prophecy and change the very flows of time itself.
If they're able to manipulate the prophecy, what makes the Deathless think that the dragon? So you said the Deathless think that the prophecy means they're going to win, not the dragons. But if the dragons themselves can manipulate the prophecy, how did they ever think that would work out in their favor?
The Deathless,
Unless the dragons decide to give it to
the
them.
Deathless kill it, or not the Deathless, but the Undead Council claim to be part of the prophecy and have been around since the old ones. At least they say that. Do I believe it? I don't know. I thought that the elves were younger than the dragons, but the Undead Council are no mere elves. They're practically
So what
gods.
can you tell us
We
about
revere
them?
them as gods, revered.
Do you have any idea where they are? Where they might? Anything
Ways
you
that
can
I
tell us will
didn't
help
want
us.
to. She says in other
Yes.
ways that I didn't want to.
Okay.
She holds her hand on the
All
scar.
right.
It seems that
Okay.
this
At that.
poured a bit of their knowledge into me.
Okay, well, we'd really like not to decide to try and investigate things and stroll right up on the whole council.
Well, last time I saw the council was in a dream.
Ways that I didn't want to.
Okay.
She holds her hand on the
All right.
scar. It seems that
Okay.
this
At that.
poured a bit of their knowledge into me.
Okay, well, we'd really like not to decide to try and investigate things and stroll right up on the whole council.
Well, last time I saw the council was in a dream, so, they were just chilling in a tent.
Hey, turn on the Knicks game.
So she says that. I couldn't tell you where they are.
Okay.
And about that time, you hear a
Well,
screech
we got company.
from outside, and Melissa comes running down the stairs, out of breath.
Dragons?
And she says, "Wyverns, 3 dozen." And we'll end the session there.
Do I know what a wyvern is?
Yeah,
It's-
My tiny
it's not a
dragon.
It's not a dragon.
My tiny dragon.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's
they
not
don't have
a-
the same
it's
kind
not
of
one of
legs
those
and
weird-
stuff. They're
It's
not
like what
quite
we fought in
dragons.
Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, in characterly, I don't think they're not like mythical like dragons are.
No.
Okay.
The Spire Top messenger that was in Sharn that kept like pecking at the window and stuff. That's a breed of wizard, or sorry, wyvern.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let me jump to the questions for the night. Nobody used any hero points or anything like that, so I'm not worried about that. Still no leveling up. Garrett, something awesome Garrett did.
I don't know. Tonight was a pretty mellow night.
Yeah.
Guess didn't make an ass out of himself.
That's a good one. Seda, something awesome Seda or Firu did.
I got a new follower.
And you vomited a magical talking sword.
And I vomited a magical talking sword. And I don't know what it does yet.
Tail.
Oh, you kind of do know what it does.
Talks.
It will dodge whatever it's trying to
Yeah.
hit.
I
Don't hit me.
I got a fireball necklace, and
And books.
I made good checks.
Yes,
Yes.
You did not
think
balance
about
any
that.
checks tonight. Good job. Sap.
Think about that. I made a 36 on a touch attack and missed it. That thing's got some defense.
Yes, it does.
I don't know if this is awesome, but I got bullied back into leadership again.
Sandra. Yes, you did. Garrett, something awesome somebody else did.
Yeah, see that vomiting up the sword.
Seda.
I liked Tay's honest moment of confusion and bewilderment at the sword bombing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something.
Somebody
Everyone
else did.
was fairly awesome. Oh, Kaz trying to walk through.
Yeah, just getting
That was
buried.
great.
Sad.
Furious'
good, but my body
response
is
to
evil.
Julian.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
Furious' response to Julian. Oh, are you still giving her the wood? Bye.
All right.
That was great.
Let's see. What's the next question here? Garrett, what did you not like about the session?
Hmm. I got nothing.
All right. Seda.
I think it was pretty awesome.
All right. Hey.
I'm pretty sure Julian destroyed the entirety of
Yeah.
Chalonnet's.
Yeah, about that. Let's not take her to Xantashk.
No.
Sap.
I kind of. It's what I didn't like about tonight. I thought I was being really clever with contacting Julian because I knew they patrolled the seas, and then it immediately went completely downhill.
To be fair, you got some information you wouldn't have had previously. At least you don't have to
Yeah.
go out searching for a ship of elves.
Someone is
same
going
time-
to have to let her
At
know.
the same time, Sab was kind of like, "Ooh, we're gonna have to deal with that."
Yeah. All right, Garrett, what did you like about the session?
Oh, that we got cockteased with wyverns attacking.
Yeah, 3 dozen wyverns. Seda.
Yeah. It's pretty much the wyverns.
All right. Tail.
Hey, the thing that I reblogged pretty much was exactly what I did.
Yeah. That's pretty
Is
much
that
what
where you
happened.
got the idea?
No.
I was gonna say, son of a bitch.
No. Wyverns are pretty common to the coastal area, but y'all didn't know that. And Chalonnet wasn't really thinking about it. She kind of knew where you were, but wasn't really thinking straight. So, Sap.
Aren't we cloaked?
Yeah.
So if they're just flying in our general direction, they may not even be going right after us.
Yeah, but it's 3 dozen, and it's a big ship.
Someone,
They
one
might
of them
just splatter into the ship if you don't get moving.
Bam.
2 or 3 of them hit, and the rest of them are gonna go, "What the fuck is that?"
It'll be like Wonder Woman's invisible ship.
Yeah. So Sab, what did you like?
I liked all the role playing. I really enjoyed it. I liked having other people do some role playing. While Sab hates being a leader, I do enjoy it out of character.
Yeah. All right.
Sab in character hates it.
Is there anything that I can do better, Garrett?
Not that I can think of.
All right, Seda.
I really like the way that you give me magical talking shit.
Dang.
You You can't even use all of them at the same time. One of them apparently needs to be held constantly. So
Why
how the hell
can't
are
I
you
hold all
supposed
these
to?
sentient items?
Right.
How the hell are you supposed to use Lamont without both hands? You can't.
Exactly.
It's
So
just-
you're gonna end
it's
up.
just
what you're
preferred
gonna
that
end up
she
doing is
always
You're gonna end up
handles
using
with
both
the
hands.
freaking arrows. What's gonna end up
Yeah,
happening?
it does come back to your hand apparently.
Boomerang bow.
All right.
No, mommy, don't shoot me. No,
So-
mommy,
so
no,
Tay-
no, I'm coming right back.
Tay,
Tay.
anything I can do better?
No.
Sap.
No.
All right. The final thing is, what do you look forward to next time, Garrett?
Disintegrating the wyverns with my big ass cannon.
Shoot so far you hit one of the undead council, destroys it. Zeta.
I'm looking to fight some wyverns.
All right, Tay.
Fighting things and
Fighting.
protecting poor little elf there.
All right. Sap.
Oh, and making Sab tell her what happened to her to her
Aw,
family.
that's
Wait,
terrible.
why the fuck is it my responsibility to
Because
tell
you're
her?
the one that decided not to tell her right off the bat.
Yes, she's terrified. I should immediately tell her that everyone that she thought might have made it to safety is horribly murdered by a vampire.
She's gonna have to know.
Pirate vampire.
She doesn't have to know this second, even
You
though
know,
it's a totally,
Elf.
even though it's a totally metal way to die.
Sap.
I am looking forward to three things mainly. One is the slim possibility that we might level next time, because then I can get my first level of Chevalier. The second one is I'm honestly kind of looking forward to one of the Weaverns just splatting into the side of a ship like a bird hitting a glass door.
Yeah.
At least one. Just one. At least one.
I'm gonna actually make it to 4. I'm really, really interested to see the weaponry on the ship, and I'm really interested to see if this is going to end with me being fired out of a cannon at the densest cloud of wyverns.
You are a barbarian. It's only just. that it-
Load the barbarian!
All right. Fantastic. Everybody, thank you for watching, even though the stream decided to crash a couple times there towards the end. If you missed anything, it will be up on YouTube as soon as I can tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. This Wednesday is a Patreon session with the second group, and we finally got that scheduled out, and it is confirmed.
Try to save us.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We want to live.
Live. Alrighty.
You guys are yeah, you guys are presently.
Bye, guys.
Farewell.
Bye.
Oh,